Good afternoon, everybody. Liz Giesland, Better Lifestyle Solutions. Happy Monday. What a beautiful day we're having here, at least in Indiana, Westfield. I'm in my super play clothes because I did some gardening today. Well, gardening. I planted a pot. Anyway, I'm getting ready. There's this dish that I'm going to make for you guys that is so super simple. And it's actually, I'm making it for one of my clients that is, I'm health coaching. And so it's super healthy, super easy. And you can, of course, make it your own. But I'm going to give you the scoop, okay? So here we go. Of course, and I always start ahead because you don't want to watch me make the whole thing. Really? I know. No thanks. So what I did, and of course I've got these divvied up because I'm going to portion them evenly into each of her portions because I'm going to make 4 individual portions for her. So what I did is I got a 1 pound bag of medium shrimp, and I peeled and, you know, they were already deveined, peeled them. And actually the medium shrimp are nice because the smaller ones, they actually are a little bit sweeter. They're nice. They're not, I know the big ones are always impressive and everything, but I think that in a dish like this, that the medium shrimps are great. So anyway, so I did that ahead. I just used a little bit of olive oil and then just, you know, sauteed them in the pan, used a little bit of seasoning. I used, I think the Penzeys Greek seasoning, and set those aside. They're finished. Then, okay, I'm going to bring this up so you can see it. And then I'll tell you what's in here because I had to get it going. Okay, what's in here is 1 bunch of green onion diced, 1 red bell pepper diced, 8 ounces of mushrooms sliced. I always like to get the whole ones and slice them. I know that they come already sliced, but I don't know. I just think that they're much nicer if you can just take the time and slice them yourself. It doesn't take that long. And then a 1 pound bunch of asparagus. So here's the scoop how I did this. Okay, I got this on low. Is the first thing I put in, I just added just a touch more olive oil after I took out the shrimp. I added the green onion and the red bell pepper. Got those going a little bit, you know, 2-3 minutes maybe. Then I put in the mushrooms. Let those get going. Then, okay, I'm getting the heat back on here. And then I put in the asparagus at the end. And so, and I like to leave the asparagus really sort of al dente. I just think it's better. Plus, she's going to reheat this. So you want everything to really taste super nice and fresh and good. So at this point, what I added for seasoning is I added a little bit more of the Greek, just a touch. And then I added some oregano. And because I just think that goes really good with what I'm going to add with the thing at the end, which you'll see. Okay, so guys, here I've got the heats going in here. Now, what I'm going to add is 3 cups of cooked quinoa. Now, when you make quinoa, when you look at the bag and it says 1/4 cup is a serving, 1/4 cup will make 3/4 cup of cooked quinoa. And I'm going to give you a hint for all of you out there that have a pressure cooker, an Instant Pot. I've done a few lives about the Instant Pot. It's just brilliant. Oh, I have something in the oven that needs to come out. Okay, just a second. Anyway, the Instant Pot, if you're going to make quinoa in it, it is so super easy. All you have to do is remember the number 1. 1 cup of quinoa to 1 cup of liquid. Either use water or broth, 1 minute on high, and then let it natural release, or 15 minutes, whichever comes first. Beautifully, perfectly prepared quinoa, I promise you. Excuse me, I have to take this thing out of the oven. It's delicious. It's mushroom artichoke chicken. See, I tried to play this right. I thought I was going to have this out before I started. So then, anyway, what I'm going to do, look at that. Okay, that's finished. Okay, so this is going. And now I'm going to add the quinoa. Hope you guys can see. Okay, because this is going to make 4 servings, and see, she's going to get loads of veggies, which is really great. And this is so good. So what I'm going to do is just stir this around, combine everything. And if you guys, if you haven't had quinoa, you really should give it a try because it is like really super good for you and really super delicious. So now what I'm going to do is add, and actually, because I'm going to package this up, now if you were going to go ahead and serve this for dinner, of course you want to get it nice and hot, put your shrimp back in, get it nice and hot after you do what I'm going to show you. But I'm going to, everything in here is cooked. So I'm going to just put it all together and basically doing this live so you can see what I'm doing. Then I'm going to cool it, individually portion it, and toss in the shrimp in the individual portions, and then package it up for her. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is, if you had fresh lemon, that would be awesome. I just so happen not to, so I have lemon juice on hand. And I'm just going to give it a little squeeze. And that just kind of just brightens up the flavor. Okay. And this is, I mean, this is going to be a beautiful, generous portion. I mean, look at how, look at this. Okay, I'm going to take it off the heat now. I mean, there's a lot in this skillet, guys. Really. I mean, there's a lot. So now what I'm going to do is, actually I'm going to leave it on the heat because I've turned it off. Then I'm going to get some feta. I get this at Costco. It's nice because it's cost effective and it's really good feta. And I'm going to start with a ½ cup. And then I'm just going to play it by ear and see what I like. But I think a ½ cup generally usually does it. And then I'm just going to stir that in. And then that's going to give that nice little tang. And now obviously, if you don't care for feta, don't use it. If you want to add a little cheese, you could put a little Parmesan in here. You know, basically, I think some of you guys have been watching me for a while know that I'm all about just make it your own. Wing it. I mean, I'm a by gosh or by golly person. Okay, now this looks so good. Maybe we're going to have this for dinner. I'm going to make another batch tomorrow. So there you go. Now look at how beautiful that is. I mean, it's just delicious, okay? So I'm going to let that cool. And like I said, I measured out, I counted the shrimp, of course, and they said that serving was basically 14. Well, it got to where there was, 3 of them had 14 and 1 had 12, so I just made them all have 12, so I had a little snack. Whatever. Okay, so then that's beautiful. So that's setting aside, but now, okay, and you guys, don't laugh, please, but you know I love stuff that works. And I've been looking for something for in our shower to hold, you know, your stuff, your shampoo and your things. But I didn't want one of those rods. I didn't want something hanging from the shower. So it's an OXO Good Grips. And I've, you know, talked about quite a few of their products. But, and no, they don't pay me anything. But this is a press, it's a corner caddy. I don't know if you can see. And it has like this lever right here, pulls out and it pushes in, and these bars here press against the side. So you can put it wherever you want in your shower. We have 2. They're not cheap. I think it's maybe 26-ish, but you know, I got it at Bed Bath & Beyond. Bring in that 20% coupon and you're good to go. But I just had to share this because I just love stuff that works, and I actually put this in a week and a half ago, and of course I've been busy, I've been gone and stuff, so finally got it in. I know it's a cooking show and a QVC. Okay, I think that's it. I'm going to post the recipe for this in my Live Better group, please. If you want to have those replays or, you know, be able to get into the files and see the different stuff that I put in there, just join the group and you'll be able to get all that stuff. And I've got lots of other different resources and stuff in there too for you. So anyway, happy Monday, and I'm looking forward to spring. My little patio area is finished. I've got the corner bucket and a couple little ones by the front door done, so I feel like my yard work is finished. So I think now I'm going to finish up here and then go sit on the patio for a bit. So anyway, great to see you all, and remember, be better, do better, live better. Have a wonderful rest of your evening and a fabulous week ahead. Bye-bye.